What is going on, guys? Today we're checking out the Withings Move activity tracking watch. Now, don't let the basic appearance fool you. This is not a simple basic watch, and it's not a simple basic activity tracker. But before we jump into the details on this guy, if you don't know who I am, my name is JDubb, and I'm here to help you guys make a better tech buying decision. Now, if that sounds cool to you, please consider subscribing to the channel, and if you do, hit that bell notification so you don't miss any of my latest reviews. Now, with that said, let's check it out. Now, first things first, in the box, it's a very straightforward experience. You get the box itself, you get this kind of fleece little carrying case, you get the watch itself, and you get your quick start instruction manual. The setup is super easy, and I'll show you just quickly a little bit about that here in just a moment. But now let's talk about the overall design of the watch itself. Now, when it comes to the design overall, we're talking very straightforward. This model in particular has a rubber wristband, nothing special going on there, with a little bit of textured grip on the inside to keep it from sliding around too much. You've got a fully chromed out aluminum back, just like you would see on a standard watch of any kind. One single button for control, and then you have your minutes and your hour hand, and you have a dial for your steps. That's it. It's very straightforward when it comes to the overall look. Now, in comparison to anything else, this doesn't look like your typical fitness tracker, right? If you were gonna be walking around, or if you were at the gym, or if you were out and about, somebody saw this on your wrist, they would assume it's just a basic watch. Again, that's kind of the design here. It's very straightforward, low profile, but it looks super clean, and they have some really awesome color options available both on Amazon and on their website. Links to both in the description below. But now let's talk about and break down some of the specs. Now, as you guys just saw, the watch itself is very straightforward, right? It's not crazy. There's not a ton of crazy design. You can't change the wallpapers. You know, there's not a bunch of dials and buttons and things like that you're gonna see. It's designed to be a low-key tool to get the job done. But with all of that basicness, right, that simplicity, that style look, there is a lot of power and data that this little guy can deliver. So let me break down some of those points right now. Now, right off the bat, you get automatic activity tracking. So running, walking, swimming, biking, it's gonna automatically figure out that that's what you're doing, and it's going to track that data accordingly. It uses GPS, it's assisted GPS. So basically, because it's connected to your phone, it uses your phone's GPS to kind of track your location, and then it takes the accelerometers and things like that inside here to track the activity, the intensity, the distance, the amount of times and steps and things and stuff that you've traveled to give you that full amount of activity tracking data. On top of that, it even gives you sleep tracking. So just like you would expect with a lot of other fitness bands and smartwatches, at night, it keeps track of all of your sleep metrics and everything like that and reports them detailed in the app itself. Now, this is where we get into one of the most impressive parts about this fitness band. This guy has 18 months of battery life, right? Not 18 weeks, not 18 days, 18 months of battery life. So what they've done here is they've, again, simplified the design and the purpose, right? The purpose is to gather data and to be present with you at all times. But what they've done is they've done away with all the additional frills of a typical fitness band or smartwatch, right? You're not gonna get notifications on here. You're not gonna get vibration alerts. There's no fancy screen that's giving you information, updated details, things like that. It's literally a watch face with some additional brains on the inside to do all of that tracking. With that being the case, you'll notice there is no charging port or magnetic charger that came in the box or on the back of this thing. There is no way to charge this watch. Instead, you do what you would do with a normal watch. After 18 months or so, when the battery dies, you take it down to a watch shop or you do it yourself and you replace the battery inside like a typical watch. So at the end of the day, there's no plugging it in. You don't ever need to take it off. I mean, you can wear this guy for 18 months straight, right? It is just designed to be part of you kind of as a companion, always tracking all of that fitness style data to help you kind of get to your goals. So now I mentioned not taking it off, so you're assuming that it's waterproof, and you would be correct. This guy is waterproof to 50 meters. So swimming, bathing, showering, working out at the gym, rain, jumping in a river, swimming in a lake, you can do whatever you want. This guy is waterproof down to 50 meters. So it's just, again, it's a regular watch with extra brains inside. And so literally, this guy is designed to stay on your wrist for the long haul, which is pretty darn cool. And then last but not least, it syncs with their app via Bluetooth. So there is a Bluetooth unit in here, but it is designed to just only activate when it needs to do the syncing of data. So the less you open the app, if you keep the app off during the day and you open it up at night and it syncs all that data, it's syncing throughout the day, but it's designed to sync, on demand and just periodically. And that's part of how they keep the battery life so long and the need to be charging it on a regular basis so low. So it's pretty darn cool. And now I want to use that as the segue to talk very quickly about the companion app, which is super critical to both tracking that data and what makes this an awesome device for someone who wants to track activity. Now the app itself is very, very well designed as well. They put all the information that you need right up front, very easy for you to access in a very straightforward, upfront kind of way. Now one thing I will mention that when you're looking at this and you're watching this video, you're gonna see heart rate. The Withings Move does not track heart rate, so ignore that. That is being tracked from another Withings device that I'm testing. So I just wanted to make sure that you realize that would technically, if you're using the Withings Move, you're not gonna have the heart rate sitting. But steps, sleep, your fitness score, all that kind of stuff there. You've got your dashboard where it's gonna give you all of your information that you've kind of put in there. Under the device tab, you're gonna have access to just, being able to set an alarms, set times, all that kind of stuff. So there's lots of great information here. It's gonna show battery life, its connection status, and all that great stuff. But Withings just has really done a great job with the layout of the app itself and really just giving you the data that you're looking to track right up front in a very easy way to see and understand. So Withings, one, design on the watches, their products are beautiful, but their app is just as well built. And so if you're gonna be using this watch, installing the app, you're gonna absolutely love it. Available for both Android and iOS. So either platform, you're good to go. So at the end of the day, guys, the Withings Move, simple in design, it looks really good. Again, they have tons of different color options on their website. You can go there and you can change the watch color itself, the bands. You can kind of mix and match and kind of find the style that matches for you. Or the Amazon link, which is an affiliate link, so keep that in mind, does have a few just their standard options, their most popular options available if you want to get them from Amazon and shipped via Amazon Prime. Both links are available down in the description below for that. But at the end of the day, I've been testing this for a couple weeks now, and this is a really great device. I felt like I wasn't really lacking any data that I was looking for as far as tracking. Tracking my bike rides was good to go. Tracking just steps throughout the day, my sleep patterns, it's all there. So for something that's this simple, right, doesn't require any charging at all, and comes in at a pretty good price point, which again, you can check using the links down in the description below to get the latest pricing on the Withings Move. This is a really great option if you're looking for that middle ground between a fitness tracker and a watch. So guys, as usual, I'm curious to hear what you guys think. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about the Withings Move, hit me up down in that comment section below. I do my best to reply to as many comments as I possibly can. But as usual, guys, that is it for me, and I will see you in the next review.